Hi, I'm Dr. Rosemary Hyde, and I'm offering this meditation on oneness with the seasons, with the phases of life on the earth, in the stars, on the moon, in all around us. This series of meditations is about sacred time, about time as an essential aspect of physical life and about finding oneness with the rhythms of living. So there are four phases to breathing, as there are four seasons. There is spring, which is fruitfulness, flowering. And then there's summer, the period of fulfillment, of full life. And then there's the phase of release, breathing out. And finally, there's a season of rest, winter. And we can breathe as yogis learn to breathe in this four-part rhythm: blossoming, fruitfulness, release, resting. In blossoming, we inhale to the count of 3, let's say. The count doesn't really matter. It just needs to be a steady rhythm. And then the season of fullness, of fruitfulness, we hold our breath and we feel fullness. Hold it for 3. And then the season of releasing, when we exhale. And finally, the season of rest, when we leave our lungs empty and we feel emptiness. Our life follows this rhythm. We spend our youth blossoming and our maturity in fullness. And then as we reach an older age and we're ready to get wiser, we learn to release our material possessions, our sense of power. It doesn't matter, really, in the long run. We need to have experienced it, and we come to a time when it's time to let go of all of that and to live more simply. And so that's the season of exhaling, of releasing. Feels good. And then the season of resting and emptiness. And in our lives, we will come to a point where it's time to no longer breathe in, but we breathe out and rest. So the more we live into this 4-part sacred rhythm, which happens every day. We wake up, we are awake and productive, we relax, and then we sleep, we rest. And it's the same as it happens every year. It happens in the seasons of our lives. And it is the basic rhythm of life. So as we do this, we learn to trust that after release and after rest, blossoming and life will begin again in some manner. We need to trust that that is our oneness with the earth, that four-part sacred rhythm. So I invite you to get into a comfortable position, a comfortable place. And in awareness of this four-part rhythm of life that happens every day, every month, every year, every life. We need to experience oneness with it. So let's connect with the life-sustaining energy, the breath, moving through us. Breath. The root word for breath in most languages is life. Breath is life. Start to slow down your breathing and move into an awareness of the four stages of breathing. Inhale, hold, exhale, rest. Inhale, hold, exhale, rest. Notice as you do this the different qualities that each moment of breathing has, the different ways that blossoming, fulfillment, release, and rest, different experiences that they give us. Allow your inhaling to be slow and full. Notice how breathing in, taking in oxygen, feels in your body. Call to mind dawn, daybreak, as a time of awakening, an experience of breathing in new life, new opportunities. Feel the experience of springs blossoming in your body. How are you being invited today to awaken? Now, as you continue this breathing rhythm, focus your attention on the period between breathing in and breathing out. The fullness of holding life and breath in the right moment. Feel what fullness of oxygen, fullness of life feels like in your body. Pause for a couple of moments between breathing in and breathing out, and really experience that fullness. With each breath cycle, pause at this moment and call to mind the height of the day as a time of fullness. Hold this question. How are you being invited into the fullness of who you are today? Take a few moments of silence to just experience and appreciate this moment of fullness between inhaling and exhaling. Now, as you continue to focus on your breathing, bring your mind to the experience of release, of letting go, of emptying out, of creating space. And feel that as you breathe out, you are releasing what no longer serves you, what no longer is helpful, which includes in the cycle of a life, which includes your physical life, which at some point will no longer serve you. It's a moment when we can be aware and accepting of that clearing out process, that clearing out and becoming our essence, letting go of whatever we are attached to. Hold the question, what am I being asked today to release? Feel the lightness that comes and the openness that comes from releasing, releasing, releasing. Every breath, every day, every lunar cycle, every season, every year, we go through this whole sacred cycle over and over. And all four phases of it have meaning. And now move your attention to the final part of your breath. As you continue your breath cycles, focus on the moment between when you finish exhaling, the pause before you begin again to inhale. Experience the emptiness of breath as it leaves your body, and you await the next beat, the next experience of renewal. As with inhaling, as you repeat each breath cycle, notice how that moment of emptiness feels in your body. Call to mind night as a time of darkness and unknowing, an essential time of resting, trusting, waiting. Feel the experience of winter's call to rest in your body. Hold this question. How am I being invited today to hold still? Take a few moments of silence to experience this moment. Rest between inhaling, exhaling, between exhaling and inhaling. And now just breathe regularly in for the count of 3, hold for 3, release for 3, rest for 3, and just live in the sacred rhythm of life, being aware in each moment of how each stage in that process feels in your body and in your mind. Notice how half of this process of light breathing is spent in releasing and resting. This is a sacred rhythm. And when we engage in it for a short period every day, it helps us to become more attuned to living, to life, to regeneration, to receiving, to relaxation, to peace. I invite you to move through the seasons, to practice this, moving through the seasons or the times of day. With each breath, move through the hours of the day with each breath. Experience the rise and fall in your body, knowing that this is the rhythm of creation, of oneness. This is the rhythm that we are. See what this breath awareness has to teach you as you take a few moments each day to practice 4-stage rhythmic breathing. Notice which moments of breath put you more at ease and which ones stretch you open in new ways to receive new experiences, to create new awareness. I feel much more relaxed having done this with you. And I hope you do too. And you can come back as often as you want to this recording and just spend time breathing in the rhythm of life and connecting with what is in life.